Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making this absolutely delicious cream spinach and mushroom chicken. You're absolutely gonna love this. So first we're gonna chop up about 1/4 of a white onion, get that nice and finely diced. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start slicing up some cherry tomatoes. The total amount for these cherry tomatoes is gonna be about 1 cup. So we're gonna wanna add 1 cup to it, even though it's cream spinach and mushroom. We're gonna want that cherry tomatoes for a little extra flavor. Next, we're gonna chop up our crimini mushrooms. These are gonna be about 1 cup total of chopped crimini mushrooms. So next thing I'm gonna do is start cooking up the chicken. I use boneless, skinless chicken thighs. You can use chicken breast if you prefer. You can even do chicken legs. It's just gonna cook a little bit longer, but my preference was to use boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Go in with some seasonings. First thing is to give it a good amount of salt on this chicken. So I'm going in with some pink Himalayan salt. Next is going to go in with some onion powder. And these are seasonings I like to use. Feel free to use whatever seasonings you prefer to season your chicken with. And right after that, going in with some pepper. And then after the pepper, going in with some garlic powder. So ideally you're going to want to let these cook on both sides for about 10 to 15 minutes. So I just went ahead and started, after cooking that, went ahead and flipped them. It was a little bit under 10 minutes, but that's okay. Season the other side and let those cook again, like I said, 10 to 15 minutes on each side. So we're just going to give these a flip again because it's been about that 10-15 minute mark. Right, now we're gonna go ahead and take these out. So we're not gonna get a new pan. We want all those wonderful drippings in the pan. That's what's gonna give our sauce here extra flavor, is drippings from the chicken. So we definitely want to keep those drippings. So the chicken should be just about cooked here, but if for some reason it's undercooked, don't worry about it. It is going to simmer in the sauce for a good 25 to 30 minutes. So no worries if it's not quite cooked the way you want it to be cooked. All right, now it's time to make our sauce. Let's go ahead and start adding in these white onions here that we chopped up, because we want those to cook down really nicely. In addition to that, we're also going to add in the cherry tomatoes, so we also want those to cook down nicely as well. And we're going to cook these in for about 10 minutes. These are going to cook together so they can be nice and well cooked. So I'm just going to go ahead and give that a stir, give these a stir, and cook these around for about 10 minutes. Next, going to go in with about 1.5 tablespoons of garlic here, chopped garlic, just coming out of a jar, and you can use fresh if you like. And now I'm going to go ahead and drop in the mushrooms that we cut up earlier as well. And we're going to continue to cook this mixture again for about another 10 minutes till the mushrooms are nice and cooked down, till they're nice and soft and everything's just coming together here. Next, I'm going to go ahead and season the mixture. We want the mixture to be nice and seasoned so it tastes well. So I'm going in with some salt and a little bit of pepper as well. Gonna go ahead and get all that stirred. So I added a sprig of fresh thyme. If you want, you can use dried thyme. I did end up taking that out and adding dried thyme instead. So we're gonna go in now with our 3/4 cup of spinach. This is frozen chopped spinach. That's what I preferred to use. If you want to use fresh, you can use fresh, whichever you prefer, whichever works best for you. So just gonna go ahead and get that all mixed in here. Next, we're gonna go in with some wine. Only add 1/4 cup of wine. As you can see, I added more than 1/4 cup, and it ends up being too boozy, so don't do that. And then we're gonna go in with 3/4 cup of heavy cream, and that's what's gonna make this sauce really nice, beautiful, and creamy and delicious. That's where we're gonna get our cream spinach and mushroom sauce from, that heavy cream. And now we're gonna go ahead and throw our chicken back into the pan. Again, this is going to end up simmering for about 25 minutes. So if your chicken wasn't cooked the way you wanted it to be, it's perfectly fine. This is going to simmer for another 25-30 minutes. And then it's not gonna cover the chicken entirely, which that's okay. So don't worry about that. It's just gonna cover about half of the chicken. And we're gonna go ahead and put a lid on it. Again, simmering for about 25-30 minutes. And look at that. Look how delicious that looked. Just absolutely amazing. I served it over some rotini pasta, the little spiral noodles. It was an absolute hit with the family. So I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I will check you guys out next time.